I did not realize the button had yet not been fingered.
Well,
that
it's
made
officially
no sense.
it's officially. I used my finger and I pressed the button. So I guess.
See,
you can
I'm
say.
used to seeing a red or green button, and this has a entirely different button. It has
You're
a
right.
light.
That's because we're mobile.
I know. So Austin Shazam, your nickname is Shazam,
Yes, that's correct. Austin Shazam Pfeiffer.
and you drive a car.
That is true.
Yes. So is it the Shazam wagon? Shazam wagon?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Shazam wagon. It's always been the Shazam wagon.
I was just making sure.
That's why I got a hatchback.
didn't know. Yeah.
If I didn't get a hatchback, it wouldn't be able to be called the Shazam wagon.
Yeah.
Well, pending your question there being answered by everybody in their own heads, I have one that also needs to marinate in everybody's heads. Okay, so say you have a brother.
I do have a brother.
And your
I do
brother
not.
gets married to a female,
Okay.
and you have a
did.
sister-in-law. Now, think about this. If your sister-in-law has a sister, what relation is that sister from your sister-in-law to you?
I think it depends if she's single or not.
No,
Wait,
I should have guessed that was going to happen. But honestly, what is it?
so
Is it your sister-in-law?
okay?
Yeah,
I need to
yes.
break out the crowns and
That's how that
whiteboard.
works.
Is she? So is the sister of your sister-in-law still your sister-in-law, or is she
Yes.
just that 3-letter word we use in Tennessee and they just call him kin?
I mean, I'd say Ken because that's just easier. But I mean, if it's your sister-in-law's, so it's your sister-in-law's sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law's
no.
sister.
Sister-in-law's sister.
Wouldn't that just
Yeah.
still be your sister-in-law?
I don't know. Would
I
that
mean,
be? Would they be
because-
any relation to you at all?
Well, I mean, because like it's not like you only have one in-law each. Like,
Okay.
if my wife had
My life,
a brother,
my life,
Yeah,
from
that
the
she
Borat.
had,
Yeah, Borat.
like she has brothers and sisters, and like those sisters, I guess.
So are they your sister-in-law?
I mean, I would assume they are.
Okay.
I mean, it
now
kinda
to
makes
further the
sense.
question, say one
Is
of
this
them
where
got
you're really
stuck in the
getting-
dryer.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dane Holland.
I'm Austin Shazam Pfeiffer.
I'm Otto. I think I went too early. Cogdell.
No, I was just licking my teeth, and I'm Austin Tiny Zent.
And we are Nerded to the Grapevine, the podcast where four best friends gather weekly to talk about our favorite parts of past, present, and future nerd culture. And we're in Sparta, baby.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
It's
Jack
historically-
Nicholson's best movie.
It's held in Sparta. That's where all our important documents are.
Well, in truth, we're not going to steal the Declaration of Independence today, but what we are doing is we're going to go diving for national treasure. Oh, I can't even talk. Let me smack my mouth for the first time in a
It's
long
been a
time.
while. Yeah, Dad.
We're going to go
There
diving
it
for
is.
national treasure, and we're going to go diving for national treasure in my garage. This garage is full of all of the wealth and inheritance that I will be receiving. Shirts from the 90s, shoes from the 90s. It's going to be incredible.
Spiders?
Dead spiders
But
from the
what we're
90s.
going to be doing is
Hopefully
we're going to
find
be
both kinds.
diving into the pool floats and all of the things that are in our way in order to get to my mythical treasure chest, which was my childhood toy box. I don't know what it still contains. I've not been able to look at it or get to it in probably a decade, but as a team, we're going to get out there, we're going to get it, we're going to bring it back, and we're going to tell you what we find.
So you're going to let these three boys touch your toy box?
You get to find all your toys.
Come on, boys,
Well,
let's go touch
I
my
had
box.
I had a more important question. Since you said we'll be diving, will there be a lifeguard on duty?
I think that I'm technically still certified in the state of Tennessee to save your life if you are drowning, but don't double check me.
All right. Well, we'll be back after these messages.
Welcome back from your commercial break.
We're
back to
inside.
our regular programming.
Inside the house, we have a... Okay, to describe the way it looks, it looks like two very small butts could fit on this bench that has a little back on it, but the seat lifts up because it has hinges.
Yeah. I mean, this is essentially a bench that has storage inside of it, and that has been my childhood, memories as far as I know. That's what a toy chest looked like. It didn't look like something that you'd find in a dungeon. It's not an actual chest. My toy chest is a bench with a storage compartment, but we're going to dig in. During our investigation diving into the garage, we discovered a bag of Army guys.
Hold on. You're glossing over one crucial fact.
What?
About the toy box. It does have an X on it.
Yes.
That'll let you know that treasures do lie in store.
That is true, and I'm excited to dig in because even before we got to it, we found a Fisher-Price castle.
The Fisher-Price castle.
Fisher-Price castle.
You all know the one.
An
Everybody
official
had one.
Hercules sword.
Yes, with
complete
duct tape.
with duct tape.
With
to
custom
keep,
duct taping.
Yeah, well, the duct tape was for structural integrity because I had thwacked it around so much that it had bent, and that thing used to make such cool sounds too. I doubt that the
Hey,
electronics.
it still did.
Oh no, it's more like like with the plastic flopping around, as opposed to like
yeah.
the shaking. Like you had a guard button and a slash button on there, so you could decide whether or not you were doing the guarding action or the slashing
Oh
action.
man, so you could actually like duel with
Yeah.
it and keep point.
I bet it still does it.
Until you hit stuff.
I bet it still does it as long as you use your mouth.
You can vroom it all the way home.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and put that on your Bumble.
Yeah.
We're digging in.
Okay.
Oh.
He's
The
lifting
first-
the box.
What do I see first?
Is that Beast?
This is Beast.
Oh,
From X-Men.
boy.
X.
Not just, oh no, this is X-Force Beast. You can tell by the red and black uniform.
We have
that
our
he's
first
got on.
action figure.
That is very cool right there. He has an arm that has that goes up and down, and he has an arm that goes up and down, and his knees bend. That's all we got in the 90s.
Wait, his knees do bend?
His
Whoa.
knees do bend. That's
He had
that's
bendy
he
knees?
bendy knees.
That's honestly
And
more
he has
than
a
some
he
things.
has the stereotypical punch hand and half grab hand.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
every action figure had.
Well, the one hand, it looks like it can rotate up where he's waving. Yeah, see
Oh, why
now?
is it sticky? The hand's a little sticky.
It's been in
It's
a
probably
garage.
all gonna be sticky.
Look,
Let's
there-
not ask questions we don't
There
know
has
answers
been
to.
mice fornicating in that box. I am sure.
Street
Oh,
Shark!
Street
You got a
Sharks.
freaking Street Shark.
Oh, I
Look
can't
at this
remember his
thing.
name, but
I think
Street Sharks.
he was the great
Jeremy?
White, he was the
Is
great
his name
white
Jeremy?
shark.
Oh, that elbow joint has given up.
Oh yeah, no, the elbow joint was actually like that because what he would do is you take him and he throws a right hook. So you bend him sideways, his arm go with his arm like this, and he goes.
And then he.
Dude, toys used to be so cool.
this-
Look at it, like feel this thing. It's even like got rubbery up top, so you can like have facial movement when he pushes fin down. Like his
I
face
love
moves
Street
correctly.
Sharks.
Yeah.
But his knees don't bend.
He's got very nice shoes on.
He's got cowboy
He
boots on.
does.
This is kind of so. These toys were a little bit before like my era of like
Yeah.
getting
Oh,
toys. So
yeah.
this is kind of almost like a new experience
Although,
for
see,
me.
I know you don't know what Street Sharks is.
Yeah.
But you know Ninja Turtles, how it
Yeah.
was like Kung Fu fighting Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but they're Street Sharks, and they rollerblade.
Yeah, and they weren't
Oh.
actually trained in like martial arts. They could
No.
just fight you like street fighting,
Yeah.
like they learned in the School of Hard Knocks.
I-
And he has one arm that's constantly in a bicep flex.
Yeah, I was about to say he does have a 12-pack as a shark.
Yeah.
It's actually
and is wearing pants.
the school of hard knots because that's
Yeah.
how you measure
Yeah.
like distance.
I'm going to
with
keep
the
this
seat.
one sitting on the table. Beast, you're going back in the box. Street
Yeah.
Shark.
Street Shark is now the
wins.
best.
Street
yes.
Shark is
Okay.
now
Are we
the
going to
best.
see which one is the winner of the
Yes.
coolest thing? It's Chi.
I found a stupid Roo.
Oh my god! Like, I don't understand what is happening with his legs, but
It's a warrior of virtue.
it's a warrior of virtue,
Okay.
virtue of metal. No, Chi was fire.
Yeah,
this
that-
is
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Jeremy.
Oh my god.
No,
Shit. Kyle.
wow.
This one is Steven.
He does look like a Steven.
He does.
Oh, there's another one.
Boy.
This,
all
this
of
one
them?
is Yun.
Oh, we got a
He's-
couple.
he's water.
We got a couple.
He's water.
Do you have the full set? That's always the biggest flex with toys is if you had the full set.
Oh man, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to.
Expect for them to be right back to.
Oh! We got a casualty.
My God, it's Goldberg! I don't even know what this does. Does it even work anymore?
It
No,
looks like
batteries
his
have well-
Is he
chest-
supposed to have a other half, or is he just supposed to be half a man?
No, he is just. This is how he is, and even though this looks like it moves, it doesn't. It's attached right here. This is a permanent fixture.
Oh, it's a statue.
This is all it would do is raise the arm up until you go. Ah! This would do. This would be like a catchphrase button.
So the metal is Yi.
Yeet.
I had to
Yeet?
no Yi Yee. I had to Google that one because I couldn't remember. But the water, which is that guy, is Yun.
Yes.
Yun is supposed to have a sword. Yi is supposed to have a metal ring. They're probably in there somewhere.
They're in the basement of it.
Look, Street Shark's going to go away.
What? This takes over
Those
Street
take
Shark?
over Street Shark. Yep.
Oh Lord, what is this?
That's scary for a toy.
That's a xenomorph.
This was from
Something.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's alien. We got tentacles. We got.
This was that
my
giant
gosh.
alien that they had from Independence Day.
Bro, that is
when you
awesome.
opened him up inside,
Oh, and his head
had-
splits open. Is all
his
blue.
head splits open. He used
Whoa.
to be able to do stuff. He never was able to move his legs. That's never been a thing he's able to.
Yeah, he's in constant stirrup position.
So yeah, he's in a constant stirrup position like that. I don't understand the way it's supposed to toy because it would literally never stand up. It doesn't stand up. It's in Annie, are you okay position, and
It is not okay.
I think the little bendy tentacles, because they're posable. I think you're just supposed to wrap them around something.
Yeah,
so he
maybe,
clings.
because even if he stands like that, it's not. He's not doing a good job.
boy.
This is a creepy toy here.
Yeah.
I'm putting this away.
Yeah,
If I was
I
a
don't like
child and that was in my room,
we need
I
to
don't know.
exercise that one.
I forgot how nervous that alien made me from that movie. Because
I
with the way
forgot
the
what-
head splits open in the center of it and there's another alien inside, it's like, is it a mech suit? No, it's another living thing, but another living thing is piloting it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
always forget how weird
it's
the
like an
aliens in
organic
Independence
mech
Day look.
suit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
What?
I found some.
We got to bring Street Shark back because we got to take a vote in the end.
Street Shark can just hang
I
around
thought it was just voting organically as we went.
because I found
Neither was fun.
Archer.
Archer.
leader
Oh my
of the
God.
Gorgonites.
Oh my gosh! I had a big version of this guy. I had like one of like the 16-inch tall statues of this guy, and then the one with the rock hand.
As much as I love Yun and Yi,
Small Soldiers is pretty good.
Archers. Oh my God, dude,
Archer,
that's like
the
a
Gorgonites.
hard decision.
Oh no, this movie was my childhood. Oh my gosh, he had a crossbow too, and I remember. I think it's funny they also left him empty back here because just like the thing was always empty in the movie because he was missing his action figure.
I never had a fear of my
Well-
toys coming to life until
Here-
watching Small Soldiers.
Here's my new metric right now. Okay.
Okay,
So Yi doesn't really want to stand on his own.
correct.
Okay, and his knees don't bend. He kind of got him, but took a minute. Yun is in like a gangster slouchy position. I don't know if it was because of heat exposure,
Yeah,
but he
'cause-
also doesn't quite want to stand on his own without some finagling. Archer just straight up did it. So
'Cause
I'm
Archer
sorry,
stands on
guys.
business.
I'm sorry, but y'all gonna go.
Oh, do we have another excavation?
Well, I found couples of things, but I found one that I'm gonna.
What are you hiding?
Is that Rusty the boy robot?
Is he about to say something or do something?
No, he used to have a function where he would launch a disc off of his head, but clearly it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah,
It's
it had one more pull. And
yeah,
it was
I
gone.
pulled its last.
You pulled him
did.
off.
He goes back in there.
The sad thing with toys of the 90s is while they were there's more stuff going on, they break a lot easier.
And they're
Well, like-
over 30 years old now.
Yes, that
Archer-
plastic does not work.
Archer feels substantial. Like I just now got my paws on him.
Yeah. Yeah, he thick.
He a thick boy.
This is Power Ranger.
This is the staff of the Gold Ranger from Power Rangers Zeo. That's where Jason,
Is
the
that
Red
shapes?
Ranger, came back as the Gold Ranger. He inherited the power from the triplets.
Is Zeo Power Ranger shapes?
It is Power Ranger shaped,
Okay.
as you can tell by the bottom of this small, tiny
Oh, yeah,
handheld
yeah.
wand that's supposed to be a staff.
I was about to say a wand looks like a weird thing for a Power Ranger. So that's supposed to be a staff.
Yeah, and I used to thwack stuff so much with this too. It also has tape. I used to thwack things with the weapons all the time, and then I grow up and I really like cold steel knives because of all of their hardcore
of the
footage.
thwackableness.
They're so thwackable.
You are their target audience. It's like, hey, look, you can thwack things with this knife.
They
I
did
will-
a good job with that for me because I thwacked and I thwacked.
I will say I do have a couple of cold steel kitchen knives, so they will thwack through your food just as well as they thwack on TV. Archer's now supporting my microphone. He's helping me.
That's good because I found Michelangelo.
But his shell opens up.
This is Michael. This is an early '90s turtle.
If
where
the
Mi-
shell opens, he dies.
the shell opens and he becomes his turtle form before he was mutated.
Transforming turtle.
It's a turtle's transformer. And also
boy.
the high concentration of petroleum inside of the plastics they used in the 90s. You should smell this.
Do we have to?
No, I'm just kidding.
Because I would, but I just really
it just
wasn't wanting
feels like
Give me a forever sickness.
no, it just feels like it's gonna like stick to you and not come off.
Oh, it's
saying
reverting back to liquid form.
Are you saying it smells like cancer?
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's actually a huge problem in a lot of like old collecting, like especially with like audio equipment and stuff. Anything that had like that flocking almost feel to it, that substance that uses to bind it just doesn't hold itself over years. So all these things from the 90s, basically that material turned into glue, so you have to clean it off completely, and it pretty much just ruins it.
And then you had the best of the Ninja Turtles movies, in Tiny's opinion.
I'm not saying it's the best, but it is still
Turtles in Time is
wildly
one of my
watchable.
favorites.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
And
3.
this is Donatello.
That is
Oh,
Donatello in his full garb.
Donatello.
When the ninjas were samurai.
That's
And
the purple one.
if you ever watch the television series The Toys That Made Us, a lot of these are featured on there because they were Frenching correct. Because this next one is one of their mainstays on there.
Billy.
Power Rangers.
Oh, the
Power
head
Ranger-
flip.
Automorphin
Oh,
Power Rangers.
Yeah, I had so many of them growing up.
His joints no longer support him. His knees are weak.
His arms are
he's-
heavy.
His vomit on his sweater already. Zordon spaghetti.
His
So
chest is like four times
with
the size.
this action figure, you've got the head of Billy, and he's in his Power Ranger suit. But then you press his morpher that's on his belt, that is his belt buckle, and then all of a sudden you get the blue Power Ranger head. I had
the other Billy head.
the other Billy head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I had all of these.
Hey, Otto, do you know what comes in a box like this?
Hold on, you're going too fast.
Wait,
Slow down.
I've seen these before.
Have you ever seen Gen 1 Bionicles?
Yes.
I
have all of the Generation 1 Bionicles. I think that was maybe a generation or two further, because the first ones were canisters, but I have a lot of Bionicles.
I was fixing to say they came in these like
No,
cylindrical
this is different. This is Lego Technic. This is something that...
Okay.
I thought this was from a Bionicle.
No. Technics is totally different.
Yeah. That is a Lego thing. Bionicle was they were canister based up until like the very end. I'm waiting for your time. That's the fun thing with these action figures is where they kind of had set movements. You could put them into some weird positions.
Oh yeah.
And right now, Billy is very concerned. He's getting a piggyback ride from half transformed Michelangelo with his He's automorphed into Power Ranger mode, and now Samurai Donatello is approaching him with concern.
There's stuff inside of here.
His brother's all discombobulated.
Yeah.
There's stuff inside of here that is disintegrated.
Oh, yep. That's old
that's
plastic.
That's actually disintegrated and turned into like flakeable stuff. So I'm gonna have to definitely clean the floor when we're done with this, because you can look at the floor that had rubber tracks on it,
Yep.
and the rubber tracks on that thing have just fell off, dry rotted off.
They probably become like goo.
I don't know if you guys remember that show, but that's Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs, yeah.
Pop open that. Is he still in there, or is he
No,
gone?
he's
of course
gone.
he's not. I don't have a complete set of anything happening in this toy box. Anybody ever wonder
Unless
about?
when you open his ass, there might be something back there. No,
Is
there's
there?
not.
Oh,
His ass
no.
is
Oh,
empty.
it has the
dead
ass
ass.
compartment.
Yeah, his
Never
ass is
important.
empty.
Yeah, that's gold plastic. Anything with gold plastic, it will break and disintegrate in the next like 20 years.
Is that
That's-
gold plastic?
Yes, it's a huge problem with like Transformers, because a lot of like special edition Transformers or action figures used gold metallic plastic, and just something with the binding agent just does not hold up, and it's almost a guaranteed breakage, which is kind of sad, because it's like you want your toys to last forever when they're collectibles and like play with them. But you know,
The thing is with these toys now, I don't know if I'm breaking it or if I'm like using its functionality.
Airstrike.
Okay, no, it's a function. Okay, good. 'Cause
Oh, we got a Pokeball.
it's got the gold card in it. I guarantee it.
yes, that's Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Oh boy, said they were going to be
Is-
so much money, and then they were like $3 a piece.
14-karat gold-plated Mewtwo card.
Got those atoms of gold on it. But it's definitely a cool art piece. I remember wanting these so bad.
Like it's got weight to it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
another old turtle.
This is one of the few toys that I'm just like. I would be loath to call this one a toy.
You
But-
broke the seal. You touched it.
Well, it was already. It was already.
It's gonna. You lost all its value, Tiny.
Like it's neat looking. It's
here's
just I never had a Pocket Men connection.
Let's see if Super Michelangelo here can
Where'd you get a
actually
Super Michelangelo.
punch the Pokeball closed. No.
He tried. He tried.
He did.
So
Hold on. Street Shark guy.
That
he'll win. Street Shark's got.
Let's see if he can
See,
punch
that-
it close.
that was the fun of having all these different action figures. Is you can make up your own stories of the Ninja Turtles fighting the Power Rangers, helped by Archer from the Small Soldiers and Beetleborg's tank.
Look, Archer is just very happy helping support my mic stand right now.
This is a deep cut that hardly anybody is going to know, but this is Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Oh my God!
What? Wait,
Whoa!
Wait,
you
covered
actually
that. Is
that what
have
that's
one
called?
of those toys? Yes.
I had a little version of a blue guy that looked like that. He was blue, and my guy was missing an arm, and I never knew what he was from. But you could hit a button in the back, and he would spin around and punch really
This
quick.
one has
The blue one was the original
This one
one.
has movable feet, hips, knees, hands, elbows, shoulders.
Oh, that's like a
shoulder blades.
premium
Wow.
one.
Like
That was a premium
that
figure.
and that basically the premise of superhuman. Oh, I can't even remember.
I think he even got it wrong
Human
during the
Samurai
movie.
Cyber Squad.
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
I believe so.
Superhuman
Samurai Cyber Squad.
It was just kids that would get on the computer and they would be able to upload themselves into like these robots fighting viruses in the.
I remember watching a YouTube video about this by John Tron. He was talking about a weird old 90s, it was like in that Power Rangers era when everything wanted to be Power Rangers. Everyone was just bringing over like Super Sentai into the States, and they're just throwing their own like mini clips on the insides.
Yeah, that show was very. It was kind of strange. It was like you said, they were fighting in a computer, but it didn't look like like computer bits. It looked kind of like a weird little city, and they were like kaiju-esque, and they were just duking it out. Mm-hmm. Like, if you really think about it, the show makes zero sense. But as a little kid, like it was my jam.
Man, do they make cool figures.
They did.
Yeah.
That is it is definitely a cool little figure.
Well, Super Sentai is still huge.
Now
even
that's
today.
a Bionicle, isn't it? I can't tell.
I think that may have been a Happy Meal toy Bionicle.
The Happy Meal
Because that
Bionicles?
looks like a
Yeah.
Bionicle. That's one from the first generation. That's one of the bad guys. But it looks like it's not one of the big figures. That may have been like one of the smaller playset ones.
They did make the smaller cylinders that the small versions came
I think
in.
that's what that first one was. That
Yeah.
more pack. I love Bionicle. I still have all of mine because I was able to keep all my toys as well.
So when McDonald's had the Bionicle Happy Meal toys, you got like a mini version of one, but each of them came with a mask that you could apply to your
Right.
big Bionicle.
Yeah.
And you like could collect them all. That was
Because
really
you could
cool.
even buy like booster pack masks back in the day with Bionicles, where you would get like a couple of rubber masks and then one like of the big hard plastic mask. Because
Yeah.
in the lore of Bionicle, all their power comes from masks.
Yeah.
Which, just as saying, the Bionicles is about the worst way to produce lore because it's produced over like 8 different mediums that is so hard to track.
But that's a tactic to get you to buy all the different things.
Yeah.
The little transforming Superman booth. You push the side of it, it spins around. Dun 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 dun.
See, that was another cool thing is back then, Happy Meal toys were actually like pretty cool.
They were able to toy.
Yeah, you would get like an actual little thing, but now it's just like usually a hard plastic like model.
So there's another Pokeball, but it's smaller than the first one, and inside it is also a Mewtwo.
I was obsessed.
But it's got a giant asshole for you to be able to stick it into the Pokeball and for it to stay. Like, look at that
Yeah,
thing.
you got to peg him in there.
Yeah.
You got to
I mean,
peg
that's-
Mewtwo into place.
That hole's pretty much as big as his entire bottom half of his body.
Here's some more Gorgonites.
I'm pretty sure that's straight Happy Meal.
That is
Yeah.
definitely a Happy Meal. I think Burger King even maybe.
Oh Lord, it's running away from me.
We're now
That is
viewing. That is a wind-up man that is army crawling with a monster on his back.
Hey, I just found the best disc golf mini. Do you want a disc golf mini?
I would love a disc golf.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh!
Fazoli's.
I had some of these Fazoli's, the restaurant you forget about until you look at it. It's like that Doctor Who villain that until you look at it,
The
like,
silence.
Yeah, it's the
The
silence,
silence.
where you look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, Fazoli's is a thing, and then you turn around and you're like, Fazoli's, what's that? I don't know anything about that.
This is from a Mega Man toy, and I think there's a Mega Man somewhere in here.
It shoots bullets.
I don't know if a Mega Man can fit in there. I mean, it's a pretty small toy chest.
No,
a
a
mini-man
toy
could.
of
I
Mega Man.
okay, yeah,
I
so,
know,
yeah.
but like a Mega.
Oh, like a mega
Mega
man?
like a large.
Like a
Mega
large
man.
man? A large man.
Oh.
Large
A large American could not fit in this toy box.
No.
I know I couldn't as a child. I tried.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, man. What else we got in
Oh, yeah.
Such a clutter. I found so many Burger King Dragon Ball Zs in here.
Yeah,
that?
it's the pewter looking ones to where they decided, hey, we don't want to spend the money to paint these figures, so
Or
let's
give
just
them mobility.
let's just have them be like dark silver.
A gun.
This is one of the world's best rubber band guns. You load a rubber band onto it, pull it back, and it'll shoot off of it.
It
All
looks
right.
like an attachment to a vacuum cleaner.
I feel like that's something that you got taken away from you as a child.
Yeah.
A lot.
Absolutely. It was my brother's.
So, are we gonna have Fuzzy come in here and try to identify like some of the weirder ones? That would be
'Cause,
great.
yeah, 'cause he
Fuzzy as
knows-
in your father.
He knows a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah,
and he knows
so
Pokemon.
We can't Ninja Turtle. Definitely Archer. Definitely Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. We have to get the Street Shark back out for that.
Yeah.
Batman the Animated Series Robin.
Ooh.
His cape has since gone away because they were made out of cloth.
He uncaped. It'd probably get eaten by
The
moms.
cheapest, chintziest cloths. Ooh, he got a flop arm. Yes.
Oh, that's Jim Bud. That's my old doll. Whenever I was a baby, Mom walking in here with my Jim Bud doll I used to sleep with as a baby.
Mama's got
Hold on.
Jim Bud.
I don't. Is this supposed to work like this? You squeeze his legs and he like.
Yeah, it's a karate
Fist bumps.
Well, actually, if Batman's standing right next to him, you know, I'm not trying to rob him anybody of his glory here. That's the throbbing Robin is what they called that in the later iterations.
Buttman and throbbing.
Oh, God.
He has such hard chopping action.
This is a why? Okay, so this was a coiling snake blaster. Okay.
What?
It's a blaster for Nerf. What it does is it closes up so you can carry it compact.
Oh, this
It
is weird
opens
Nerf.
up so you can cock it, and then when you're ready to strike, you just, oh yeah, I got a gun. Skid. But I don't remember the firing mechanism. Oh, it's a trigger.
Oh, weird Nerf is so cool. The 90s were so. I don't know. I used to collect
Hold on.
Nerf guns. I love these things.
I vote this is one that we leave up here, but we leave it in the concealed carry form.
Right. The CCW.
Because, like, just looking at it,
Oh.
there's no clue on what that is.
Nobody, unless you
USA
unless,
basketball.
unless you had them, you didn't know just how god awful the faces on the action figures were. But I have him here, starting forward, number 23 for the Chicago Bulls, Michael Whose Face.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. That is O.J. Simpson.
That's O.J. Simpson in my.
Look, that's O.J. Simpson.
That's he. You know, and you just.
It's O.J.
Yeah. I can also see Barack Obama.
Let me see. Let me see which part.
Like, if you look at it,
See.
just kind of glance.
I'm looking at.
Like, don't look real close.
well, no, I'm mixing. I'm covering different parts of the face. The eyebrows and eyes. I could see that.
Yeah.
I see where you're getting it.
This used to have a rever for it, like an actual electronic rever. It would rev it up, and then you'd let it just zoom across the floor, and he had a long cape, and it just go.
Look at his just stacked shoulders.
Oh, my
This
God.
is Batman on a motorcycle, just in case anyone wanted to know.
It's
what they
Batman
were
the
talking
Animated
about.
Series Batman. You can tell by what it is.
It's a bat cycle. I apologize. That is
He
not
is-
a motorcycle.
He is jacked, but all in the shoulder region.
Oh. Have you been attacked?
Now you got an
Cactus.
infection.
It's a plastic one, but it's still ouch to me.
What?
All the things.
Why was there a plastic cactus?
a plactus. It is a
Plactus is
plactus.
definitely
I like
what
that.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a plactus.
That's a strange toy for you to have.
There's
but, I'm not
so
here to
many
judge.
of them.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that-
Were you into
Yeah.
DBZ?
So many dragons.
Yes,
balls.
I was so into. I'm still into DBZ, unfortunately.
I feel like DBZ is a cult. Like, once you're in, you're in.
Am I misremembering this? But this series of Burger King Dragon Ball Z characters. They're all silver, but were there the collector like gold versions that you only get like one in every so many?
Oh, Hot Wheel.
Am I just making that up? I'm probably just making that
Oh, wait,
up.
no, this is a Matchbox. Still cool, though. So Lamborghini Gallardo.
This is the main villain from the Dollar Tree toy line that had their own canon universe comic that came with them called the Snailians.
Oh, my God. What?
And he has armor somewhere in that box that snaps on his body.
He is so just goopy feeling.
That does not look like a snail.
No, well, he's the bad guy. The snails are the good guys.
Oh.
Like, he's moderately squishy, and he's got a gold brain.
Who would have had one of these ones? Oh, if that is squishy. Ooh, yeah, I don't like that feeling at all.
So we only
That
have
was
2
right
Hot
back
Wheels
down.
so far. Ooh,
Very
I don't
unpleasant.
like that on my fingers.
It was. Oh, it's always been
This
really
is like
weird and
old
squishy.
Hot Wheel.
That's a very old Hot Wheel. I mean, because
Yes.
I am old. And also, I've got this.
Hey, David Justice? Hey, I guessed it right.
It is yours.
That was good. I don't want this.
Yeah, you love David Justice.
I do, but I don't want this.
It's yours now.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it, but I don't want
No,
this.
it's yours now.
No, I don't. There's nowhere to put it.
Yeah, back in your toy chest.
Does that mean it's bungus?
Yes, it does. Everyone knows. Oh, that's a good mini robot.
This is one of those little, you spend a quarter, you get it out of the machines from the
Oh,
90s.
yeah.
heck yeah.
I used to love to chew on these. I don't know why. They were just like little hard rubber guys. You could also get these at the Dollar Tree in like a 5-pack.
Yeah.
They wouldn't last long because I would eventually chew off their arms and legs and heads. I don't know why. Don't ask too many questions.
Oh, you've combined them.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun combining some of
Hey,
these into like monster toys.
Question:
It looks
If
like
you
modern art.
if you were really upset with somebody and you just wanted to let a lot of air out of your body, just to, instead of getting mad at them and saying something, well, that would be an exasperated what?
Sigh.
You're correct.
Oh, yeah.
Michelangelo's sigh.
No,
That's that
Raphael.
Raphael's sigh.
The nerds will find
Michelangelo
you.
has the nunchucks.
Yeah, your fellow Chucker, eh?
Yeah.
I found one of the stands. This is Vegeta's stand. I have no Vegeta. That's Vegeta's stand. No Vegeta.
We said it's the second half to the aluminum or the silver DBZ figures. They're like nameplate.
Oh man, what was this? What series Power Ranger was this? Was this Lightspeed Rescue?
Let me see the face. Let me see the face.
That's got to be Lightspeed Rescue.
No,
This
no,
is-
that's Turbo.
Is this Turbo?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it turns into a car.
Oh no, yeah, but Lightspeed Rescue had that too. But this is the Turbo Rescue vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crossover episode.
No. Wasn't a crossover. It was an actual thing that they did. to
No, it was a
where-
full size SUV.
No, but they had the Turbo Rangers had their own like I think he was the Phantom Ranger. He gave them the ability to summon this giant train that released rescue vehicles, and that was these guys.
I always forget how weird Super Sentai really like started out, and how the lore that they put onto it to turn into Power Rangers is always wild, and I love it.
Dude, the Super Sentai has its own weird lore between the different
Here you go,
series.
Power Ranger shapes.
Power Ranger shapes. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, this is the one that was a little kid that turns into an adult.
Incorrect.
No, that's Turbo.
That was Rocky.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was Turbo.
That
This was Rocky.
Rocky used to be the Red Ranger, and then they
Yeah.
downgraded him to the Blue Ranger.
Downgrade?
whenever-
Wah.
There's no
Yeah.
downgrade about
Well,
being the
From
Blue
red
Ranger.
to blue in Power
Okay,
Rangers.
so-
Yeah,
Come on,
'cause
that's
Red's
common.
like the leader. That's like he got demoted.
I know, but I just don't want to admit it.
I don't know if his arms are supposed to
Oh,
move.
Nerf
so I'm
rocket
just gonna
launcher.
Stop trying to turn them.
Yeah, this no longer has ability to do anything.
Touch
Oh,
that.
can I see that actually?
Hold on, touch this first.
Oh no.
It's not as bad as the Snailian.
I'll touch it.
Okay, it's only slightly sticky. Ugh. I hate texture things.
Oh god, I just smelled my fingers. Don't do that.
Yeah,
not
no, I'm
going
gonna wash my hands after this. I feel like we need to hose all this down with Lysol.
Why? We don't live here.
Yeah, I still feel like we're unearthing a pathogen that's been long kept dormant.
Well, it was open to air it out, so I think we might be
Oh
okay.
yeah. Oh.
It was a puppy.
Hey, that's a college fund right there.
Yeah, you think.
This
It's
Zeo
from the
Ranger.
Walmart beanie or
This-
the
Yoda,
small plastic Yoda.
non-movable small plastic Yoda.
This Zeo Ranger has double punching power, by the way.
Oh, he can double fist you.
Piccolo's body armor.
Oh, we found piece number 2. We actually have piece number 1 of the DBZ
That looks
Burger King toys.
That looks nothing like a small flute.
That's his name.
So he's named after an instrument?
Yes.
I thought they were all foods.
Mostly.
Saiyans, at least. Saiyans are named after foods.
You're not saying.
Man, I feel like
That's what I'm saying.
there's so much miscellaneous
the
stuff.
Riddler.
Yeah, you have. You're having a broad range of stuff.
Do you guys remember these?
The Riddler's finger gunning real hard.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of rude,
Do you guys
pointing
remember
at me.
these?
What is these?
They had this is a winged figure with a head that spins on the top of it like this. But it was for the girls, they had one called Sky Dancers. For the guys, they had one called Dragonflies. Dragonflies, flight is might.
Didn't they go on like a gun thing that you like pulled the cord and it'd make it spin?
Yeah, it was like a little base, had a rev cord, and as soon as you revved them up high enough, they'd actually
It's like a
generate.
sky blade.
Yeah, pretty much.
They would generate enough propulsion from the way that they made these little wing flaps that they would actually fly up like 40, 50 feet and then just crash down with no propulsion.
I feel like as a small child, you just thought 40, 50 feet, where it was actually like 7 or 8 feet.
No, that went over the roof of the elementary school whenever I was a kid, and the wind actually hit it and didn't knock it onto the roof. It fell in the spot we're not supposed to go as kids. It was like a teacher area.
Did you go?
Hell yeah, it was my.
Okay,
it was my-
good.
his
Was
toy.
it that toy? Was it the one you just
Yeah.
had? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't have the base anymore for it, so he's been grounded.
Is it like you were after you went in the teacher's lounge?
Oh man, let's see. I thought I would get into more Hot Wheels in here. 'cause I
See,
don't know, Hot
that's what I was gonna say. We only have found 2 Hot Wheels.
Because
There's miscellaneous bits. Like I was really into motorcycles for a little while, and I got a bunch of these little motorcycles in there. Like they have their own kickstands and everything. And they
Oh,
work,
yeah, I had
they
some of
work
those.
like actual motorcycles.
like little models.
Is that a Harley?
It's a
Or an
Harley.
Indian.
it's a Hardly.
It-
yeah.
those are like little models that like they sold those models, but every kid just opened them up and used them as cars.
That is a Harley Sportster.
Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of Harleys. I used to love Harleys.
Shugga lugga 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 vroom vroom. I think I didn't have one like this. I remember I had like a cop one and like 2 sport bikes.
I'm trying to see if the branding actually says Harley Davidson.
I think because I think these are. I remember the name. It's like Moesa is like the manufacturer. Yeah, it says on the back, and they had like partnerships with all of the actual brands. So they were like 1/16th or 1/64 model, or they'd be 1/16.
I used to have a little play set from the Flintstones movie with John Goodman.
Yes.
Oh
And Rick Moranis and Rosie O'Donnell. Big star-studded cast. And this is a piece of it that was from Rock Donald's.
Oh yeah. I remember the Rock Donald's toys.
Oh God.
Because in the movie, the Flintstones, they had a Rock Donald's because the movie was actually sponsored in part by McDonald's.
Yep.
Weird.
Very.
Oh, the Riddler fell over. You stand up, little guy.
Y'all, we've gotten into my level toys. We're all making little piles of toys that we usually play with at our mic stands, and I have gotten a bunch of cars over here, so I'm just rolling cars back and forth.
I
on
stole
the
your
table.
Lambo because
Here's a
Frenchie.
really crappy Beast Wars Transmetal.
Mine.
It is the crappiest
Yeah.
Scorponok's Transmetal ever. Look, that's
Yeah.
all it does. His legs fall down, and now he's holding his arms like, meh.
This is definitely the McDonald's one.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. See, I'm a little bit upset though because Tiny stole Archer from me because I wanted Archer. I like
My
Archer.
mic stand needed support.
I
and
know.
I was there first. Don't quote the deep magic to me.
I'm taking the motorcycle then. I get the motorcycle since you're getting Archer.
That's fair.
I'm just creating my own artwork by
Oh,
combining.
we're missing a kickstand. Oh, we got another Pokeball. Which one is
Oh,
this?
should have guessed which one it was.
Empty.
Empty. It's nothing.
No. That
bet it was
there is
Charizard,
something in
though.
there. You missed it. Opportunity and imagination. Like you could put a dog poopy in there and then like summon that at your enemies.
I like
I
that.
did. Oh wait. Oh, we have our first complete set. We have Piccolo's base.
Yes, Piccolo's base with the holes that were always too small for the
Yeah.
pins, but once they were
Oh,
there.
that sound.
Yeah, that I'm shocked that's still around. That
That's
has lasted a long
Actually, kind of a cool toy, honestly.
I think there's one more piece that actually snaps into the back of it that has like a background.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
But honestly, like even that would be a cool like desk toy. Oh, and it still lights up. We got a red light up Z,
Ooh.
baby.
How in the world does a battery last that long?
There
Dude,
is
this
how
is
is it not
from.
leaked?
There's got to be a date on the back of this thing. Hold on.
the early aughts.
It's the earliest of aughts. It is from 2000.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
so that's
This
still
is a-
24 years old.
That's a Y2K era toy.
Lizard from
Spider-Man
Spider-Man the Animated Series.
Yeah, he lost his tail,
The
but
most
that's okay,
rock
he could
and
grow it
roll
back.
one. Yeah.
And his jacket is just slowly disintegrating.
Yeah, that was not.
You wanted him. Touch his jacket, it's awful.
Oh, it's like the worst kind of tarp.
Hey, he can ride one of your motorcycles.
He's slowly falling apart. Every time you touch him, another piece falls. Or just sprinkling a little white bits.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't like
we need
that.
gloves. We have
Hold
to
on.
glove up.
Let me see one of the motorcycles real quick.
Which one do you want?
Do you have a
doesn't matter.
cassette?
Here, I'll give you
This is a cassette that was most likely used in my
Goosebumps?
Talk Boy.
No, Tiny had the
Tiny had
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
That's right.
I did.
because you listened to the Mario movie.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I'm trying to see if Robin can ride the motorcycle.
He's thinking about it.
He can't.
He
Look
can.
at that.
I'm thinking this Power Ranger can also ride a motorcycle. He's a little too big.
Here, I wonder. I think the Bionicle would be in this.
Well,
oh wait, no. Wait.
canonically, Robin did ride a motorcycle.
R.I.P.
Oh no.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh, Green Ranger.
Jason David Frank.
Rest in power, my king.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He was such a cool dude.
Bionicle can ride motorcycle.
That's a dope looking Bionicle now.
I know, right? Let's
I-
see if Snail Guy can.
Now, I owned this one as a child.
There we go.
And I never got to actually touch him with my fingers because the Green Ranger stuff is going to be worth a
what's
lot
this
of
one?
money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got
So-
Action Archer.
This is the first time that I got to touch one and flip his head.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It does. It does feel good.
Aw. My Happy Meal toy button doesn't work anymore.
I'm sad. I thought my
Oh.
pop-ups were in here.
When we touch things to the mic stands, it makes a loud noise.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't know. There's no way for you to know. I'm the only one with headphones
That's
on.
the only way they can stand. So
This-
it.
This is a flea market rubber band gun. It was a
Oh,
double barrel
yeah.
shotgun that you could load your rubber bands on, and pew pew. Ask me how well those hold.
Not very.
These are paper clips on the end of this little wooden stick here.
Clothesline,
Clothespin.
pins,
Yeah,
clothesline pins.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Clothespins, yeah.
I will say it is cooler looking than a plastic guy.
Yeah.
Retro 90s Team KFC hat.
Did you work there as a child?
My brother did. My brother worked there. This is actually a pretty dope little hat.
Yeah.
You should-
Little
you should,
is a
you
good
should
word for
launder
it.
it.
Well, it's
and then
actually
wear
kind
it.
of little.
You should
Yeah.
clean it and then like walk into KFC one day and see if you can walk out with some free
Don't
chicken.
look at my head. He just said this hat is very little, and he spun and stared me in the eyes like, "Ooh, this would fit you."
Immediately.
I'm not going to put that hat on my head.
There's like
I'm just not going
There's
to.
like a demonic look in his eye.
Yeah,
Hey, don't throw it in there. Take it home with you. See if you can like.
No.
Willie could
You
wear
might
it.
get free chicken. I mean, you don't know. You haven't tried.
What has given you the most nostalgic like jolt of energy of all the things that you've picked up so far?
Is that a slammer?
No, this was a.
Looks like a slammer.
This was a U.S. Olympic team, General Mills coin.
I feel like it can almost be used as a slammer.
That's pretty close to slammer
It
size.
is like slammer dimensions, but it's a little on the light side. I got real excited. I'll just put that here in the middle.
Did you say which one it has been yet?
Oh no, I haven't said which one it has been yet. That's been the most exciting for me.
Yeah, I just
thought
want to
that
know
was
like
just like a general table question for
no.
everybody.
Well, that can be too, but I mean, you're the one that's like these are your physical toys.
Honestly,
So I just want to
the-
know.
the street shark and
Yeah.
and touching the street shark. It's not degraded for some reason as far as the way that it feels.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that street shark, absolutely one of the like brain just exploding. Like I remember playing with it, and just because as soon as I touched it, I remember like why his elbow was that way and everything. Because and the hook action he does with he's throwing a right hook. That's good. It's very good.
Yes.
I'm taking
Good
it home.
toy. You need to.
You need
it needs
to.
to be on display. The I think it's between the Street Shark and the head flipping Power Rangers.
Does the Action Archer still shoot?
It does not, sadly. The button, and I can't. I tried to pull the little thing out. I think it got put in there wrong, and it's jammed in. Oh, that's a
What? Did I miss it? I feel like I missed it.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
The grimace.
If you tell me
it
that
makes
they
me think of your wedding.
seriously, if they could have done something more just blatantly obvious,
Especially from the backside.
then shape something like a butt plug and call it grimace.
Do you know what it's supposed to
Oh,
be?
please fit in that Pokeball.
He fit. That's
It's
where he
supposed
lives
to be
now.
a taste bud. A
You're not supposed to shake him. You'll kill him.
Grimace is supposed to be shaped like a taste bud. So
Well-
that's why, like, when you eat a burger, it makes
It
you
tastes
happy.
like shit. Oh.
They also
But
put,
it has a flared base.
it does, but they also poke the holes in his back so he can breathe. Just like you do when you capture frogs, you know?
I'm so glad he fits in that Pokeball. If he would have been in there when we opened it the
that
first
would've been-
time.
that would've been
Does
great.
anybody want some worn in my mouth in the 90s vampire fangs?
Oh,
anything.
no. Boy, I'm not touching those.
Some worn in my mouth vampire fangs from the 90s?
I'm sure it has. I think it has adolescent blood on the bottom side
Those
because that
things would
always
cut
made
you.
your gums
They would
bleed.
cut you. This is the main guy from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't remember his name.
I think the main guy is
It's-
the humpback from
it's the knight, I
Notre
think.
Dame.
Yeah, well, he was like the third main guy.
Oh,
fourth,
okay.
fourth main guy.
Was he in the movie?
He was there because it was Quasimodo and Esmeralda, and then it was Priesty Boy, and then
Right.
there was him.
Okay.
His name was Father
Genghis, Jeremy.
And then that guy just that guy.
Jernigan. Jerneronimo.
I think so far the one that's hit me with the most, like, hey, wait, I remember that thing, is the Archer figures.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of these I have, like, tangential or, like, I remember knowledge of. But, like, as soon as I saw Archer, I'm like, wait a minute. That was my favorite movie growing up.
Yeah, I loved the movie, but I don't think I ever had any of the toys out of fear that they would become alive.
Right.
I honestly, as a child, didn't know they had toys.
Yeah.
My mother probably didn't tell me because she did not want to pay for them.
I mean, it's a solid toy.
Yeah, I found the ones I had, they were, like, huge figures. Like, they were more like the 16-inch with, like, they weren't as, like, action figure-y. They was more, like, statue-y.
Yeah.
And I got those at flea markets. I didn't know they existed until I found them at the flea market. Oh, you have another
Also,
coin.
not a slammer.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing out so many slammer-esque things?
I would consider those slanders.
I thought I had Pogs
Absolutely.
in here, and I swore in my head that I had Pogs in here.
Well-
but I also should have had complete Megazords in here too. They might have disintegrated.
Oh,
What kind of places was your parents taking you? I found a Hooters Frisbee.
Dude, they have the best hot ham and cheese sandwiches. Like, I'm not even like like titties aside. Like, I love Hooters hot ham and cheese sandwiches. Like, you could go there and feed me that anytime, and that's fine with me. It's like a brown sugar smoked ham. And
Most
with-
people go for the wings / boobs.
I don't like the wings there because the wings there just aren't very high quality, and people are like, "Oh, you got to go for their Daytona style." I'm like, all they did was just take a wing and double batter it, so you're getting a chicken wing that is like minuscule in size of meatiness, and then super crunch on the outside of it. And you're like, I should have just bought a box of crackers and ate the crackers because that's like a thick layer of like crispily coated, like not even chicken skin. It's just breading.
You're thinking, oh man, I can only eat like 6 of those things because they're so big. It's like you're not even eating 6
you're
full
just
chicken
eating
wings.
batter.
Hooters, from what I've been told, because I've never been,
It's
is
not
more about
good.
the experience.
It's an awful experience.
A Power Rangers playing card?
Yeah, not playing card, trading card.
Trading card.
Yeah, a double-sided one.
A double-sided
Very
one.
warped.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so warped. 1994, Saban Entertainment.
we-
I'm
Now.
surprised that's
Before-
around.
Before they had so much money.
We should
Okay.
get that one authenticated and graded. I bet
don't
it's
know if
worth
they-
like tens of cents.
It's
A
so
tenth
crumpled.
of pennies.
Okay.
I bet you could give someone 3 cents and they'll take it.
That's like a basic white land in Magic.
This is now the thing I've touched that I've had the most jolt of nostalgia because I loved my Power Ranger cards. They have to still exist. There's no way, like, there's nowhere for them to go.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like I had some, but I think they also sadly died in a fire with the rest of my toys.
Damn.
Yeah, I love how that 90s. Oh,
I was really into
God,
watercolors.
Those watercolor
They
things.
You could
never-
still add water to that and probably
It
color.
probably would, but I think it needs to go away. Because that, like, everything in here is just like, like plastic back in these days was not made to last this long.
Did you ever lick one and see how salty this
You want to
is?
see the card?
I do. I love the old trading card style of like the early 90s because it really wasn't flashy. Like it was, here's some pictures of the show.
Yep, with a little frame around
I
it.
found the car from the Flintstones kit.
Here, lick it. Lick one.
No.
They're
I had
real
a Hot
salty.
Wheels Flintstone car that changed color in water
You're
that
no
I also
fun.
got at the flea market. I love the flea market. It's the best place to find just cool stuff.
Yeah, we've got a
Sadly,
good one
flea
down the road from the
markets,
house.
They're not as great as they used to be.
There's not as much cool old stuff lying
There's
around there.
not, but the one up the road from their house, it's got some really
It's great.
solid booths.
Ooh.
Yep, I remember this. This is a card from the Dragon Ball Z playing card game, which made no sense whatsoever to me when I was a kid.
Ooh, wait, I had
But
one of
I
those,
loved
too.
the cards because what I would do with the cards is I would just draw them. Oh, that's all I did. I used them as art references so I could draw the Dragon Ball Z characters.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, just the game itself didn't make any sense at the time. And it's since then gone away, and then they brought a new version back, and then it gone away, and a new version back.
They used to have toys that were like cars that you would push on a part of them, and they would open up and be like big mouth, scary, raw monsters.
Yes, I remember
I
these.
have
about to
the
scare me.
like one of the airplanes from that.
Don't scare me.
Ooh.
And it was
Wasn't
like
there-
a like a
wasn't there
B-2
like a-
bomber, but you would squeeze its back, and it would. But it's since stopped its functioning so much, its jaw has gotten old, and
I feel like I had something
Wasn't
like
there
this.
like a TV show associated with these?
It's like a mimic.
I don't like the fleshy inside of the
There's
mouth.
something on the
It
bottom.
is. There's a lot of paint detail on it that is very much uncomfy.
Like it's not just like cars, eyes and mouth. It's like inside of a living organism's
Yeah.
mouth with eyeballs.
oh my god,
Oh boy!
Cowboys!
Cap gun.
Heck yeah! I had so many of those things.
Like this is a pony boy, and it's got some animal has gotten in here and died and gotten all. I don't know what happens whenever you
Decomposed?
Die. Yeah,
Is that the
decomposed
word?
Animal body.
You can eat it.
You could, if you really
you can
wanted
eat
to.
anything, but
Yeah,
some things you can eat only once.
This plane is uncomfy when you look at it up close because like the tongue has texture.
I don't like it.
Oh, a cassette-
Savannah.
Oh my gosh.
King cassette tape. It is a cassette of the original motion picture soundtrack to The Lion King from Walt Disney Records.
I was hoping it was the soundtrack of the movie, like with the talkies,
No,
just like the Super Mario.
it's
cassette.
got The Circle of Life.
I still don't believe that existed.
It does. I posted on the Discord a very long time ago.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I know, but it still just feels like a fever dream of something that you like. I don't know. It seems so abstract.
I forgot cassettes had sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot cassettes had sides. They have sides. They
Yeah,
have
you
different
got to
versions of the
rewind
song.
one so the other one
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
And you
Right?
go, well, no, you play one all the way to the end. You turn
Yeah.
around, the other one's at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like to rewind one side, you have to undo the other side.
Yeah, and you were rolling big whenever you had a car that had an auto tape flipper. My grandparents' minivan had that where it would automatically flip because like you had to flip the tape, and then they got
Yeah.
to where they could flip the head of
Dude,
it.
the ribbon's still good in it.
I wonder the big thing with cassette tapes is there's a little piece of cotton that goes under the main one, and that deteriorates and gets shit in it real bad.
This one's got shit in it, but
Yeah.
I think it's still there.
There's actually a community on like online of restorative tapes, and there's kits you can get that will basically refresh your tape. But then also it's the same with VHS. Those tapes get mold on them, and once they're moldy, they're no good.
They're done for you. But actually, I mean, the tape does look pretty
Yeah, I mean,
clean.
it is possible that we could put this in and play it.
Found another.
We found a second weapon.
Are you just hoping that there's one cap still
See,
inside
Otto,
of the gun?
here is a picture.
Oh, those were never cap guns.
Oh, they're just clickers.
These are just clicker guns.
Oh, okay.
See, it even
Okay.
says story cassette on the side.
Okay, I believe that is a photo. I want to see it. we need to eBay it one day.
I did at one point. It was like $3 to $5 American.
But if you don't have the Goosebumps cassette player, what's the point?
Exactly. That
Yeah.
thing is
That's hard to
been
find.
So hard to find. Seven did find it once after sending me pictures of multiple ones that were not the right one.
Has anybody ever seen a pre-Jurassic Park Tyrannosaurus toy?
I think. Oh yeah, long arms.
Look at those long arms. Look at that not so big head.
He looks a little doofy.
You know, that's one of my favorite things I've seen is the evolution of dinosaur toys as we've learned more about dinosaurs.
See, the thing about this cap gun that a lot of them did, but this one doesn't, it's only double action. You can't single action.
Yeah, that's half the fun of the cowboy gun.
Yeah, well, I mean, exactly. It's modeled after a single action army. If any of you know what that is, congratulations. But it's just, it kind of makes me a little sad. I also had like 37,000 of these as a kid. Because, you know, when you ran out of caps, you just got another one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they ever sold the caps separately or not.
You could, but price-wise, you'd just rather have another gun and another rope. Plus, the parents did not want to buy more caps. That was the last thing they wanted you to have.
Because that was in what I call the knockoff toy aisle, where like it's just nothing is name brand. It's like the store brand toy aisle,
right?
Where like it was cheaper. It was more cost effective just to buy another gun because usually the guns wouldn't last more than one pack.
Don't we have a game in the house that takes these little magnet words?
Yes, we do. They're much smaller, but that is essentially the same thing. They're the little magnet strips that have words on it, where you can make sentences on the fridge.
Yeah. Mom had those, and she had the letters and would leave notes on there, and then I would go and like remove some words and like push them closer together. So if it said "Do not touch the pizza," it would suddenly say, "Go ahead, touch the pizza."
Touch pizza, please.
Please have some pizza.
I've never wanted to touch my face more, but I can't touch my face right now because I'm going to ruin my body.
I like how this cap gun is called Pony Boy. I don't know if anybody
else
not a
cowboy.
That.
Oh, we got Vegeta.
He's the prince of all Saiyans.
There you go.
Can I see Yoda? Thank you.
Why do their feet not line up?
I don't know, man.
His Z doesn't work anymore.
His Z is broken.
1996 Lucasfilm. So this was actually in between eras.
Oh, this one's sticky.
It's another Fazoli's.
Another Fazoli's one?
Yeah, this one's sticky, though. Don't touch it. I don't know why.
But this little Yoda statue is like an in-between because it was before the new trilogy came out. Because the first of the new trilogy came out in 99, which was Phantom Menace. And then, so this was after, like, this is just when the original saga was out.
Can you name what toy this is off of?
That's a Power Rangers thing.
It is a Power Rangers thing. This is the tail to the White Tiger Zord.
I had the same White Tiger Zord.
And also Fun This Frog.
I don't
like it's a jumping frog.
What is this, like, wind-up sex toy-looking device?
This is from the Burger King toys you used to get for the movie Wild Wild West.
Oh, my gosh. The best Will
Starring
Smith
Will
movie.
Smith.
Okay. Men in Black 1, thank you. Wild Wild West is up there. I'd say that's like number 2.
Wow, wiki, wow,
it's
wiki.
the scariest.
It's the gold plastic. It's gold plastic. It's disintegrating. It wants to break. I will
touch it.
I refuse to touch that.
Well, I'm not going to touch it to you because we're all about consent here at Nerd.
Yeah, I do not consent to being touched with that sludge.
Him touching you with that right now would cause me a lot of discord.
I would.
Yeah, if you look down here in the bottom of the box, like underneath the hand where he's currently digging.
Is that a link?
There's a link down there. Yep, click it. It takes you to the Discord. It's great. We're on there live, uncut, uncensored, and revocably circumcised.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of treasures in here. I think the rest of it might just be junk.
No. What's in that?
What's in what?
In the Dollar General bag. It can only be good things.
That's Easter grass.
Why did you have a bag of Easter grass?
So he could have a beard as a kid.
Why do I have Mickey Mouse?
Oh, he's got zippers and Velcro
he has
and
real zipper.
Has a
real
hard
shoe
plastic
ties.
head.
Yeah.
He's got real
Hey, it's
straps
the
on his
holster for your
shoes.
gun.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely a Pony Boy as well. Oh, dude, and that actually fits really good. Look at that retention.
That's
boy.
better than an Uncle Mike's holster.
Dude, that's like legitimate holster. I mean, if
I
really shake, it'll come out.
It
That's,
holds a plastic gun.
that's
very well.
pretty legit.
Yeah, his button doesn't work on his simple little uniform here very well.
I just don't think you played with the button part, so you don't know how buttons work.
I can carry this fake gun next to my real gun.
Struggling so much.
The button.
I
doesn't
love
work
seeing you
anymore.
struggle with a baby toy.
how does a
there's
button break?
there's a baby toy of Mickey, and Austin cannot get the button to work. Ah, there you go.
Suck my ass.
Did you want to try to tie a shoe, or do you think that'll probably end up in disaster too?
Yes, shoestrings.
Shoestring. Period. Just one.
Singular. I wonder if the fine our dear listeners are going to hear the thunking that we've been hearing this whole time of him
Oh,
digging
so
in
it'd be
it.
great. Well, how else would they know that there was digging?
Yeah, this isn't staged. If ever a moment of any of our podcasts here for that, were they staging this? Which I don't know why you would. This isn't staged.
Well, no, and it's not the
What the
best
heck
for
is that?
audio,
No.
but it's fine.
This is a 30 times magnifier that has a light that will turn on and off from it if you put
That's
it
a
in.
Scholastic Book Fair thing.
You're correct. It is from the Scholastic Book Fair.
It'd come with like a little science book that you would never read and just play with the thing.
Exactly. I just go look at shit out on the playground with it. Would you like this for yourself to
Yes,
have?
yes. I want to see if it still works.
Touch it against your eye.
Ooh, I don't like that. I feel deceived.
Like the plastic bits, they're okay. But it's that part that goes against your eyeball. It's very off-putting.
Greasy. Oh, I felt.
Dane, would you like to touch the thing that
I'm
almost made
busy
all the
tying
throw up?
Mickey Mouse's shoe, Tiny. You
You
can
learned
see
to tie
that.
shoes today.
See, Dane also loves baseball, and I'm going to.
I love baseball.
I'm going to gift him another
I
baseball.
don't want another thing.
Here's you another
Oh,
baseball.
I hate the way it touches. Is that a Nolan Ryan bouncy ball? It's a Nolan Ryan bouncy ball. Oh no, it's a marble.
yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
not
that
a
I didn't-
bouncy ball
Yeah, I'm glad I
anymore.
didn't just slam it onto the ground.
I did see a baseball-like thing in there that I feel like you should hand them. It was on that
Here
side.
you go. It's a baseball.
Oh, it's a baseball.
There was a bigger baseball.
I think that was my home run ball from minor league.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's all. It's that. Why else would a baseball of mine have like wear on it?
Nice and, It's nice and waterlogged.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, there was also a big baseball in there.
That's a softball.
Same thing.
There was a big baseball in there. What's
You want to go to the big baseball
It's
game?
the same thing.
My dad used to play slow pitch a big baseball.
I've started at work. I have some, like, my manager plays ball golf, and it slightly pisses her off because I'll talk about my disc golf, and I'm like, oh yeah, you play your ball golf. She's like, no, it's just golf. I'm like, no, it's ball golf. I play disc golf. You play ball golf.
I'm so glad, because before disc golf, you would have never called ball golf.
Yeah, no, because disc golf is infinitely better. Speaking of, I kind of want to use the Hooters disc in a like disc golf sense and just try to put all my beans behind it and see how far badly into the ground it goes.
It would probably break just from sheer velocity.
I really like it, though.
Is that Simba
It's
or
a good
Mufasa?
orange.
I know.
I'm going to go Simba. I think
it's just a
Mufasa's hair was more
generic
black.
lion toy.
I don't know, but
No,
they.
Mufasa had like reddish
You have
hair.
never
Did he have reddish
seen
hair?
a
Right,
more
he did. I'm thinking
vascular.
Scar.
Yeah,
Scars was
Scar had
black.
the black hair.
You've never seen a more vascular lion's arm.
I mean, you're not wrong. He's very animal cracker looking.
I think it's just a generic
Although
lion
you
toy.
probably don't want to touch that.
Okay, then hand it to Dane.
But go ahead and touch it. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life.
Otto loves 1/64th scale.
Ooh, that's a dragster. It's a McDonald's dragster. I don't think it's Hot Wheels, but it's cool, is what it is.
Here's Batman. There were so many iterations of Batman toys back in the 90s. This is Batman that if you shined a light on the back of his head, it would actually shine through the laser in the front of his eye, and it would like shine like it was like laser pointing. I don't think it'll work anymore, much like most of the things.
I mean, like, if it's just like it's just light piping. So that should still...
Oh, 90s Taco Bell toys.
Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, we got some red.
Look, we got it. We got
I
it.
laid directly under the flashlight.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, mistake.
I did that with a D&D dice one time. I was trying to show how, like, it glowed, and then I removed it, and while still looking at it, I'm just looking at my bright
What
ass.
were these guys called? Does anybody remember what the
Touch
Taco
his
Bell's
shoulder blades.
Why do you keep wanting me? I am upset at you, Tiny, that you keep having me touch.
The reactions
They're
are worth it.
gritty. They're somehow sandy. I don't appreciate
I'm
it.
what's known as a reactionist, so I like seeing
the-
people's reactions to
The
things.
reaction is going to be me disrobing the skin on my hands like gloves and
I would,
growing new.
I would watch it in a medical sense.
I think these things were called Nacho and Dog.
What if Taco Bell served hot dogs?
I'm pretty sure they had nothing.
This one's a safe one.
I don't think Taco Bell thought of anything clever to name the dog. I'm pretty sure it was just Nacho and Dog.
I thought it was just like Taco Bell dog. I don't know. If
It
he
is
ever
Nacho
actually
and
had a
Dog.
name.
It is Nacho and Dog from 1997.
Well, all right then.
Wonderful.
I remember there was a time when Taco Bell would give out little computer disc games, like CD-ROMs, as theirs, and I had all of them. I had all 8.
What'd you find?
It's a small black plastic disc
Okay.
with the Mighty Ducks on the front.
Oh, cool.
What is it from? None of us
It probably
know.
shoots out of something.
Where's he at?
Which one is
Probably.
it?
Where's he at?
Oh,
That's nope.
No, that's not Super Saiyan Goku.
That's
this
Super
is
Saiyan
regular.
Goku. That's just Normie Goku.
Oh, we found we found the not cool part of a Dragon Ball Z statue.
Oh, shoo-wee. Look at this guy. Look at Human Torch. That's
Oh.
that's a cool old little McDonald's toy.
Oh, watch out! That's clear plastic. That also. Oh.
Well, just because I farted on it?
No, for multiple reasons. That is a.
I bet he. Hold on. We need the cell phone.
Does he
flashlight.
glow?
Oh my God! Look
yeah,
at that.
that's cool.
Oh, cool. That clear plastic.
Neat.
He looked like fire.
It's kind of fun. So we're usually whenever we record, we're all in like 4 corners of a room. But today,
Oh, do you smell
I
his
didn't even
fart?
smell anything.
yeah, no, I smell it. But we're all around a dinner table, so it's kind of bringing a more fun energy to this episode, I think.
Now, the Human Torch has a Tom Selleck mustache.
Oh, he
Like,
does.
I don't know if it's just the way the plastic's degraded.
Yeah, it is. I also found a degraded plastic 90s animated series Batman Catwoman.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Here you go. Pass this over. Feel
Oh,
how good
please
that
don't.
feels.
I'm gonna rub up and down her body
There,
with
there's
consent.
Meow. Oh, no, please don't. Oh, it's not bad.
that's a loud one. Okay, this one hasn't
Oh, it
degraded
was real
as.
tingy.
It sounds
As
like a
bad.
helicopter.
I kind of like it, though. There's something about it I like.
That one's not as bad.
I don't know. It's kind of bad.
Could this
Human
be?
Torch.
Oh, is that your... No, wait, let me guess. Don't.
Wolf.
No.
Wolf.
It's the Scouts. Is
Well,
it
yeah,
the...
it's the Scouts. It's the Wolf
Okay.
Scouts.
Boom. Okay.
Do you know how I know? Because I had that.
Yeah.
Not that one.
I had a Cub Scouts. Was Cub before Wolf?
I can't believe that
Yeah,
I got
You started off as a Cub Scout, and then you
Yeah.
went to Wolf, and then like Weebelo 1 and 2, and then it was just getting your Eagle.
Gotcha.
They lost cool names after that.
I had a friend that was an Eagle Scout. I actually had 2.
So you're just a Scout before you're an Eagle Scout?
Yeah, you get in this weird gray zone because
Yeah.
you have to be like almost an adult to get your Eagle Scout because you got to do like
Gotcha.
a community service thing. It's a weird spot.
Ain't nobody a fan of tech decks,
Hold
especially
Oh, come
tech
on.
deck BMXs.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get to shred.
I thought it was gonna be a real tech day.
I had that too though.
I had some of those. They were cool too, because you could still like. I remember I had the plastic ones that came with Taco Bell toys.
Can you pedal it?
And,
Like you can take the pegs off of it.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no,
Those
Tech
were
Decks were
sick
always
tricks.
cool. I have a crayon box full of Tech Decks somewhere in my house of my like I don't want to throw these things away toys.
They still make tech decks.
They do, but I have some of the old cool ones.
See, one of my favorite TikToks that I've ever. I mean,
Oh,
one
what
of
was
my
that time?
favorite
What was it
short
called?
form videos that
Oh,
I've seen
yeah,
on
yeah,
a
yeah.
short
Okay,
form
cool, cool,
site
cool.
is by a man that calls himself Nerd Dork, and he does like this. Oh, that's a Power Ranger gun. He does.
That goes to Tommy.
Hold on, God, I'm telling a story, Jesus. And it's not even gonna be funny now, but he was like, "Oh, what was you doing?" He's like, "I was in your mom," and then he like does like a kick flip with his tech deck.
I saw.
Just to
really
drive
sucks
home the
now,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so cool.
I love seeing the videos with Tech Decks where they're just doing like normal stuff and then they hit a Tech Deck like fingerboard trick because like
It
there's
in fact does not go to Tommy.
yeah I think the gun was a Red Ranger thing.
No,
wasn't
this
it?
one's way too big. They all had a gun in its holster.
Oh wait, does it go to
but
does it
this
go to
is way
blue?
Too big. No, they're the same type of toy. It's way too big.
Oh, I mean Billy.
He's got a bigger
Billy.
holster
Oh,
on
Billy.
his side.
Maybe.
No, that was a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger gun you got right there in your hand.
Yeah.
Dave.
Well, it did not go with these.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yes, because I done tried.
Oh,
Also,
it might
these
have-
knees are double jointed.
Oh wow.
Jason David.
Have you
Frank was
about
double
reached the
jointed.
bottom, Bosto?
I think that I've about reached the bottom. There's so much stuff on this table.
Been digging in there for an
Yeah.
hour.
Have we really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Here,
We
touch
found-
this one.
Oh God, no!
It's really not bad.
Yeah. See, some of them you hand me, they aren't. So, but I'm still nervous.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you and say, hey, touch this, it's fine, and then it'd be awful. I'm going to say, touch this, it's awful.
Yeah.
I believe that I have reached the bottom and all of my treasures have been revealed.
Excellent.
It's not as much as I thought it would be. I think that some of them have been yard saled over the years. So,
They could have been.
Yep, but at least we have a complete Piccolo. Yeah. And we got Vegeta on his stand.
And everyone can put, we can all choose now our favorite item, right? Because we've been through a lot. Not necessarily the one that gives you the most nostalgic kick, right? But like your favorite item out of the whole thing. But it could still be the Street Shark.
I'm taking.
What do you think?
I'm taking Street Shark.
Street Shark?
Street Shark still wins it.
Yeah.
It's between Street Shark, Archer, and Green Ranger.
Yeah. What about you, Otto?
I definitely think Archer. Archer was my biggest, like, oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm still, even though we pulled out so many other things, I think I'm still going to go with this crumpled up Power Ranger card.
Not the Grimace butt plug?
Although he is a Pokemon now. I don't know. I kind of want to know what's underneath that Street Shark skin, but I don't want to find out. You know, because, I mean, there's space in between the skin and the skeleton, and I kind of want to know what a skeleton looks like.
I'm sure it'd be a horrifying thing that you could probably, like, Google or YouTube.
Austin, this was special.
I'm glad we got to experience it together.
We need to. I got to take a picture of just all the shit on the table. Oh man! So, all kinds of what? More toys?
There's a basket out there.
There's a basket of action figures.
That'll be for National Treasure too.
Yeah. Well,
So, basket of secrets.
You can. When we do a show and tell at some point, you can.
we do our round
We can
two.
grab some from the basket. So you can do that. I really need to wash my hands.
We're gonna.
They feel awful right now.
We're gonna
So-
put all this stuff up.
Yeah. So in conclusion, if you were to reach down into your box of treasures and you were to pull out grapes, what would you do with those?
Don't touch your face with them because you're gonna get a funk.
And this. Hold on.
Position his arm high.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
make him
yeah,
hit it.
yeah.
Oh, he's
Street
hitting it.
Shark.
Use
Punch
that
that
right
mic.
cross.
Punch
Yeah.
that mic.
Right cross.
Take that, listeners.